Tell me about the community you have in your math department.
Oh, wow. We don't have enough time for that.
Week 2 brought me 2 more snow days. The days served as a time for the math teachers to all sit together. Instead of small numbers of students in different classrooms, students and teachers gathered in the math office. We all worked together, answered questions, talked about world events, and spent a lot of time laughing. Reconciliation reminds us to include parents, elders, and families at large when we educate youth. At Frontenac, I get a familial sense from the staff who surrounds me. A strong group of caring adults, folks who are willing to work, battle, and fight for the beliefs they have. The teachers at Frontenac provide time outside of their classes for their students to work.
We all believe in giving kids extra help as much as possible, whether it be at lunchtime or after school. We believe that we can't lower the bar in the curriculum, so we have to provide extra help to help the kids reach it. And nobody ever complains about giving up their lunch. Nobody complains about staying after school. Nobody complains about coming on Monday nights, from 7 until 8 o'clock to help students to get ahead. Nobody complains when we come in. I ask somebody if they can come in on a Sunday afternoon during exams.
Components for inquiry-based learning in mathematics point towards hosting events called Family Math Night, where students bring their families along with them after school to explore different concepts in mathematics. Traditionally, this happens at the elementary school level, and especially within First Nations communities. It aligns with what is being asked of educators in the Truth and Reconciliation Call to Actions.
Inform parents and give them access to our Google Classroom so that they can see on a daily basis what students are doing, and therein help them at night to make sure that they're doing their homework, as in, yes, you do have homework. I can see that because I'm on the Google Classroom. And helping parents be realistic about their son's, daughter's, child's work ethic, let's say. I won't say ability, because we're still finding that out, what everybody's ability is. Mm-hmm. What a person's ability is this year might not be the same next year, sort of thing. So we concentrate a lot of work ethic. So we involve the parent from that point of view. Like, can you make sure they're doing work at home? And we'll make sure they're doing work here. And let's keep the communication line wide open.
In my experience so far as a math teacher, parents aren't always knowledgeable about math content. And if I'm being honest, I can't blame them. Most of the content in secondary mathematics isn't useful to a human being in their day-to-day life if they don't continue with the mathematics and go into university and then similarly carry it on. Even then, most jobs don't fully require all of the content that you learn in high school. The best thing we can do to support our parents and supporting our students is to inform them of their children's work ethic, to tell them how much they can expect of their student, what kind of dialogue we can construct to help better support our students as they're working. If parents aren't able to help their child with their homework, then far too often they turn to tutors, where money comes out of pocket to try and equalize the educational playing field. As a teacher, I think there's always some merit to having a tutor, but I think every teacher wishes there was enough time in their day that no one had to hire a tutor, and that all educational needs could be met within the school. Frontenac answers this call through having a Monday night math tutorial, where from 7 to 8 p.m., students from any math class can come in, get help from a teacher. Teachers somewhat acts as the parent and helps the students with their homework.
There's a lot of good schools out there, but how many great schools are out there? And so it's the difference between a good school and a great school. And we all believe, we're all striving to be like a great school. And my kind of mantra or my kind of philosophy or thought is that our school is such a good school, or such a great school, that if a private school built beside us, we'd put it out of business. That's kind of the way that we look when I look at things. There you go.
In a time where it seems that most of the province is either on strike or protesting, I'm beginning to realize how much we are fighting for the future, for the land, for those who walk it, and for those who will soon take care of it. I'll see you next week.